Hello and good day, dear students. Thank you very much for joining me today's session. The sequence of lectures by the name of Freelancing Your Future Career, and we have been discussing the graphic design categories. That includes comparatively a long list of different categories, and we are coming up with one by one, almost with every topic. And earlier we discussed about this logo design and how to become a logo designer, and you can earn the projects from the international market, and that become your career. And the second category in this case is the brand style guide. And today we are under this discussion graphic design categories. We are discussing the brand style guides. Before we start, let me tell you, my dear students, when it comes to the branding, consistency, everything. Either that is your logo, your stationery, your business card, your publishing material, your graphic design material. Consistency is everything. But how do you ensure the brand consistency? When you have a number of departments, partners, or agencies producing your brand collateral, how can you quickly communicate your brand requirements as you grow your business? So, answer is the brand style guide. It's a designer, it's a person who actually create a rule book containing specification on everything that plays a role in the look and feel of your brand, everything from text to graphics, from colors to logos and the imageries, of course. It lets everyone knows exactly how to present your brand to the world, and it has to be, of course, the consistency we are talking about. It guides the designs for all your content from blog post to the presentations and to office spaces and from there to the stationery. So being graphic designer as well as the brand style guide designer, the first and foremost work you should be knowing is the brand story itself. I mean, you have to meet to the owners as well as to the higher ups of this organization. You come up with the stories that will actually gives you a brief description of this whole company, and from those leads you can bring your content to comparatively you can get your points from that success stories, and that's how you came up with different options. Then the second most important thing in this case is use logo guidelines to create a recognizable brand signature. That is the very important thing. Brand style aside, your logo is the most important part of your brand. It's the one thing that everyone should immediately recognize as belonging to you and only you. For example, as you can see, just Facebook, it's a just a square blue kind of skirt which shows the technology and only that F that has been written inside. It has a complete story. Now you have to come up with different color schemes or what exactly and specifically the color scheme which Facebook is using, and what exactly is the fonts in which they have written up this F inside this box. That combining all together actually starts this logo brands. So to give you the crystal clear idea, what I've come up is with my own institute, that is Institute of Freelancing logo. So to give you an idea that what exactly is the color scheme, what exactly is the fonts, what exactly is the colors which we are using, that is something which you have to create a rule book or the guideline for all the designers, either they are working right now or they are working somewhere outside in any of the other third party organization. So you have to give those rule books, those guidelines, those colors, codes, and fonts, all those details to them. So let me give you an idea that how can you create that. Just to give you an example that you can see at the top level that there are two different type of red colors which I'm using into this. That's actually the degree cap. So the left right side or the right side color is this one value of the color, and this it has an RGB value as well as the CMYK value. The same goes to this category. This is a lighter version of the red side. So probably you have to mark this and give this information that that's the value of the color and the RGB and CMYK code. Along with this, absolutely exactly like the same, you have to go one by one. For example, the screen, inside the screen, the color which we are using is this one, or this is a rockets sign that we are gradually and speedily moving towards the upside. So probably this is the color which you also have to describe somewhere here and then here. Further, what exactly is the fonts you're using and what exactly is the font size you are using? Those all of the things which you have to mention. Let me move from this presentation to the source file and let me explain you how can you create your own brand style guide. Okay, so as you can see that I have a source file inside Adobe Illustrator. That is what I'm using for to create the brand style guide. So let's move to first and foremost to the layers panel and unlock every panel. That will actually explain that what exactly is the different kind of things which I'm using inside every layer. So probably this is the first and center part, and probably this is the cap version, and then into the third box, that is the other things which I'm using. So how can you open up? First and foremost, you have to unlock it, go towards this eyedropper tool, and the shortcut key is I. Just click on this YouTube panel and the color code, and this is the things which actually gives you, that's the code, that's the RGB value, that's the CMYK value, and this is something you have to make take from here, and you have to place inside the PowerPoint or whatever you feel more appropriate. That is something. For example, you can place it somewhere here, and that's how you actually proceed step by step. Further, what exactly is the color code of this one, and that will actually gives you well, just first click on here and the color code has been selected. Now double click on this color picker, and it will actually, this the color which I'm using with the R7, red is 7, green is 51, and blue is 84. That is the hexa code, and that is the CMYK value which I'm using for this kind of thing. Further, what you can do is that you can just pick up this text here, and that is something which actually gives you that the name of this font and the size of the fonts, and is there any other details which you wanted to make it confirm from here. Double click outside, and that's how you can proceed from that upper line to the bottom line. And this is again, the area has been selected, fill color has been selected, and it will give you the complete description of that. So that's how actually you pick up any of this color scheme and color guides. And for just to give you an example, I have placed all of them into this PowerPoint. And from there, what you can do is, let me skip here and give you an approximately idea that that's how it's an editable. I just copied from the source file and I've reached to this. So that's how actually you create this whole thing step by step. As far as the projects relates to the brand style guide is just, I have came up with just a reference project from upwork.com. And as you can see, the long-term graphic designer that's required, and the things which required to do is prepare work to be accomplished by gathering information and material, plan concept by studying information and material, illustrate concept by designing rough layout of art and copy regarding arrangement, size, type, size, and style, and related aesthetic concepts. And it's a long detail, by the way, but let me switch from here to the graphic design deliverables. That includes social media imageries, landing pages, and of course, brand identity and guidelines, infographics, and further. The softwares which usually someone demands in this case is the Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. As you all you know that Institute of Freelancing is offering all these kind of courses, and the trainings are available. And that was just to give you an idea that that's how actually we create this kind of trainings. So you can join us, subscribe us, and get the trainings and have a great hunting on Upwork as well as the Fiverr and other freelancing websites. You can just go there and create your gigs, your portfolios relates to the brand style guide designer. And let me tell you, it's not at all difficult. It's so simple, so easy. But of course, you must have to have the basic understanding of this whole concept first, that what exactly is the brand style guide do and what exactly is the requirement usually the clients wants from your side. So thank you very much, dear students, for joining me today's session. My name is Hameed Asghar, and you can join me on Institute of Freelancing, and here are my other details. You can contact me at any time regarding your queries. Thank you very much. I'll come back again with another third topic that relates to this. I hope this will serve the purpose, and I'm pretty sure that you can create your gigs and create your accounts with the help of these. Thank you. Bye bye.